welcome to another Ceramic Hour live stream. I'm JC. So yesterday we were working on a slab built mug, and we will continue working on that. I'm just putting my apron on, so give me a second. All right. Let me move some of this stuff around. All right, here is our mug. Let's see. Actually, it's very wet. Okay, so I did want to add some clay into the area where the foot attaches to like the wall, so that we can kind of like have like a little bit of a curvature there. Otherwise, like, I don't think we can do much trimming today. Maybe we could trim a little bit of this foot area, but otherwise it is very like it's a little bit too wet to start that. We can also roll out a handle. I think I might just kind of like roll it out like a coil, maybe. Just kind of like get some of this clay bits off of here. I think we might have to maybe start on a second project, because I don't know how much of this we can really work on today. Obviously, like, the walls are very thick, so like I do want to trim those, but we're not really able to do that yet. Hey, what are you doing? No. Hey, no. No. I'm sorry. My cat is like, she's playing with the Christmas tree right now, and I'm just like, can you not do that? Like, don't. No, just like, don't do that. Oh my gosh. I guess it's like not a big deal. She's just like, she's pawing at the garland. So, I mean, I don't know. Just kind of like keep an eye on her. I don't know what she's doing. Sometimes I have a plastic tree, and she goes over there and she's like trying to eat it, and I'm just like, no. Don't eat the tree. Okay, let me grab some clay. Check on this bit. I think we could use some of this. This is kind of like our extra bit that we had from rolling this out. Sorry. So yeah. And then like the more that you add into that connection point, the more that you could kind of like trim this area like more inwards. So if you really want to like round out like the bottom of the mug, you could definitely do that. That's like the way that I work when I am making the feet. I think I'll just kind of, I don't know, I think I'll grab like a good chunk of this, and it really, this, for what we're using this bit of clay for, it really doesn't matter if there are any air bubbles in it. Actually, let me move some things around just so we can like kind of like roll this out, and then we'll roll out a bit for the handle too. So if you didn't know, air bubbles do not, like, air does not cause pieces to explode in the kiln. That is a myth that people like believe, that like trapped air will do that, but that's actually not true. The reason a piece will like blow up in the kiln is because it was not fully dried, and it does take longer. So like if you had like a sphere and there weren't any holes or anything for like air to really like escape, what it has to do is it just dries much slower because it has to dry from the outside and then work more inwards. So like you might think because the outside is dry that the inside is dry, but it's different if there are no like holes or anything. It's much slower. So that's why the reason you might hear people say like, oh, like you can't have like air trapped in your piece or it's gonna like explode. But the problem is though, it's that there's water there that is trapped, and that's what is kind of like exploding. Let me see how much we need. That's probably too much. It's probably too thick. So many people say that too, like other like YouTube people that I follow say that, and I'm like, no, like that's not right. I watched like a video also by people like talk about this a lot too, and like how it doesn't make sense. But I did watch a video by Pottery to the People. She actually went through and like made like an actual example of it. I don't even think the one that she did, I don't even think it even had an issue. The one that was supposed to not be dried enough, I don't even think that one had an issue. But she really goes over like that myth and a little bit, more details and stuff if you want to watch that. So yeah, but so many people like don't know that, and like even like some people like that like should know like how things work, like don't know it because it's such a common myth that a lot of people still believe that. But yeah, it's not trapped air that is the problem, it's trapped water. And of course it's like when you're bisquing, the stuff was not dried enough, so just make sure that before you take stuff to be bisque fired that it has had enough time to dry throughout the piece. I don't bring stuff to the studio very often, so much of my stuff just sits on the shelf. And I think most things just have like so much time to just sit there and like dry out. But yeah, if you're not sure, I think it's probably just safer to wait until you feel confident, because you don't want to like spend all this time on a piece and then when it's fired it like is ruined and then maybe ruins like pieces next to it. I mean, you wouldn't want that. I would like, if that was me, I would feel so bad. I would feel so bad. So I don't know, there's just some info for you guys on that. What else was I gonna say? Also a reason why you do generally wedge to, you've heard me say, like, you wedge your clay before you, for most cases, before you use it, because you don't want any air bubbles in there. That is generally, like, for, like, either throwing, you don't want an air bubble in the wall while you're throwing, because you're gonna have to pop it. And you're gonna have less clay in that area, and, like, it's just gonna throw things off. It's gonna throw your, it's gonna, like, it's just gonna mess you up. And then, like, if we had, like, a large air bubble in, like, the wall of this piece, and then as we're trimming, we get to it, and then there's just, like, kind of like a crater there. It's not really that big of a deal. I think if we're kind of, like, at the leather hard stage, we could just, like, shove some clay into that crater. It would be, like, not that bad. But it's definitely an issue when you're throwing. I don't know, it can just kind of, like, throw things off. And I don't know, it can be a problem. So yeah. I don't know, I think we might have to put some tools in here to I'm gonna, like, move some of this clay around. This cup is, like, I don't know, it looks very sad. I swear, when we, like, trim it and stuff, it's gonna look, like, so much better. I know, it just looks, like, really sad right now. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to, like, adjust it on the inside, and I know you guys can't see, but this area right here, that's our connection point from we had, like, a whole slab, and then the two ends connected right over here. I'm just trying to smooth that out. It's very, like, uneven on the inside because I was messing with it a lot. So I'm just trying to, like, smooth that out. That looks, like, a lot better. I was kind of, like, pinching around and stuff yesterday to just try to make sure that connection point was, like, the clay was just kind of, like, well integrated, like, together. You kind of want your clay you don't want it to be like this. Preferably you want it to, like, sort of, like, interlock in a way, if that makes sense. Because if it's only, like, butting up against each other, and it's not really, like, held together very firmly, you might get some cracks. And you don't want that. Again, I don't really, like, slab build very much, so I don't know how confident I would say that this is gonna, like, how well this piece is gonna turn out. I feel like it could turn out well. Let me get some tools. It's hard for me to reach on the inside, but you can see there's quite a bit that I would like to smooth out. It's a little hard for me to, like, reach in there. So let's try, I don't know. Let's see what we've got. Maybe, I don't know, maybe, like, something like this. Or something. A lot of these are cake decorating tools. Some are ceramic tools. Obviously this one's a ceramic thing. Let's see, I don't know. Maybe that one. I don't know. Maybe, like, a curve. Be nice. And then, I don't know. Maybe this one. Okay, so I've got these 3 tools. Let's just kind of, like, see. If you're a beginner, just know that you don't need, like, a million tools. You can do, like, so much with just a few. I did cake decorating a long time ago, So that's why I have like all of these. Some of them are just from that. My mom bought me a bunch of ceramic tools that I didn't like specifically ask for tools or anything, but she like just bought me a bunch for my birthday, which was like totally cool. But like, just so you guys know, like, you don't need to have a million tools. I just happen to have like a bunch. I think generally if you're going to if you're like new to ceramics and stuff, I think generally it's good to kind of like get some sort of like baseline. I have another video that is specific to just kind of like, it's a video that shows like my work area in my apartment, and then like also kind of like my drawers and stuff, and like the shelves and whatever that I have to like organize my stuff. And then I also show like all the tools that I have, and then which ones are pretty like, I would say like necessary, or some that are just nice to have. And I do both wheel throwing and hand building. So just so you know, if you want to check that out, it's good to just get like a baseline, and then while you're working, I think for like random things like these, you know, all these things that have like different types of ends to them, I think it's like best to just be like, kind of like keep track of like how many times you think about it, you know, like as you're working. You might be like, it would be really nice if I had a tool that did this. And then if that just like keeps coming up, then it's like, okay, it's probably good to go buy. And maybe not just like buy a bunch of stuff, like, just because. I'm definitely that kind of person. I'm so that person. I just get so excited. I love like, I have a problem. I love buying art supplies, and I'll just buy like all the things. I'm like, but what if I do need it? It's like, no, don't do that. I need to stop doing that. So yeah, I think it's just like best to just kind of like keep track of like how often you think about it. And are like, that would be really nice to get. Especially for like, well, I guess you could do that for anything, like storage things. Shelving and like storage can be like kind of expensive. So you don't want to buy stuff that's like ends up being unnecessary. Let me check the thickness. The thickness is like, it's not very thick over here. I think I'm gonna try to put my my ribbon here. But yeah, anything that's like, there's so many like accessories for pottery wheels that you can get, but like, I would say just like hold off on like the really crazy things, like the things that like a Griffin grip or something. Those are really expensive. But they're like a nice to have for like trimming and stuff, and like I would definitely say like, I don't know, I'm just gonna throw it out there. Like bats are always really nice. Wear boards. Those are kind of just essentials, you know. Okay. I don't know. What should we talk about today? Just chilling. It is December 19th. We are less than a week away from Christmas, which is crazy. My family celebrates a non-religious Christmas. I'm like, I can't believe it's already here. Like it's basically like just nearly here. The holidays are like, it's been so crazy. Black Friday at my workplace is insane. So it's basically like a week or two before Black Friday that like is craziness. Like for work, and then I'm trying to buy a bunch of presents, and I literally finished buying presents like I guess I would say officially this past weekend. That I finished buying presents. It's way too late. So many things are not gonna arrive in time, and that's okay. That's my fault. I don't know. I was just so uninspired. I don't know. I just couldn't think of anything. I ended up giving my brother just money because he had like a large car payment. So luckily I didn't even really have to get him anything. I did buy him like a small gift. It was like it's like actually this clay's really dry. I'm gonna like put some water on it and like smoosh it together. One of my favorite things is getting like hyper realistic soaps off of like Etsy shops. They're just, I don't know, they're so fun. So my brother's been like in a new apartment with his new girlfriend for about a year. I guess it's kind of late for housewarming gifts. I don't know. But like it's something they could kind of both enjoy. It's like what I got was like 2 little sushi rolls. I forgot what I got. One's definitely a salmon, but they're so cute. And it's like, I don't know. They can both enjoy it, I think. My brother is also Asian, and he just loves anything that is like very Asian. Like his car license plate says like, I don't know, rice or something. I don't know. I don't know. At least it did. Like years ago. So that's what I got him. I think that's like such a fun thing, and people don't even like think about getting those. So those can be like, I know it's late for you guys to be shopping, but I guess if you're like me and you still haven't gotten things, they're kind of like a fun, like, could be like a gag gift, but it's like useful. It's soap. Like, who knows, like, how, I don't know how good it smells, if it smells like anything. I literally didn't even look. I was just like, oh, I think they would like that. So, I don't know, those are so fun. You can find so many things. You can also find candles that are in very weird, literally the same thing. Weird things. Like, I've seen, like, corn on the cob, but it's a candle for some reason. I have no idea if they're even scented. They might not even be, but, like, if you're not going to light it, you know, because you like it, it's cute, then it's just gonna, like, get a bunch of, like, dust on it. So, like, I kind of prefer maybe, like, the soap. I mean, if you just let the soap sit, though, I guess it would also get dust on it if it wasn't, like, wrapped. I don't know, okay? This area inside the mug is, like, I don't know, it's very thin, so I'm just adding a little bit of clay there. I don't want to run out of clay while we're trimming, so I don't know, just like something we can do. So that's always fun. And then I don't know if Jason watches my videos, so I don't want to say what I got him because it is going to be late. I'm really excited. I'm really excited. Like, I got the idea, like, kind of, like, at the last minute, but it was a great idea. That's why it takes you so long, because, like, sometimes I'm, like, I don't want to pull the trigger and, like, buy things because I'm, like, I'm not happy with it. I'd be like, they're all okay, you know, and then I'm just, like, looking, still trying to find something better or think of something better. And sometimes something better happens, sometimes it doesn't. And yeah, like, I've had, like, shopping tabs open, like, since before Black Friday, and, like, I just finished the shopping, like, this past weekend. I do typically buy, like, more than one present, though, so I think that, I don't know, like, how different that is from, like, my family to, like, other people. Sometimes people only buy, like, one present for people. So, I don't know. I don't know how different, like, my family is, but I typically get, like, more than one thing. So does my brother. My brother does the same thing. He gets, like, more than one thing for everybody. I don't know. But yeah, I'm so excited. I'm really wondering what Jason got me. I'm really excited to open the presents. For my birthday, he bought me a handmade bunny rug. Like, it's an actual, like, shape of a bunny, and it is so cute. I don't want to put it on the floor because it's so cute. It's a hand tufted rug. It's like, I don't know, it's so nice. I don't want to put it on the floor. Also, my cat will probably scratch it, and I don't know. Sometimes she scratches on the rugs, sometimes she doesn't. I don't know what is happening. But I would hate for her to be like, oh, yes, this is my new scratching spot. So I'm trying to, like, figure out how I can hang it on the wall. I don't know. I hate, like, things that are, like, permanent. Like, I saw, like, some people said, like, they're stitching things into the sides, and I'm just like, I don't want to stitch into it. I don't know. We'll see. But it's just, like, it's just sitting right now. I don't really know what to do with it yet. But I love that. It's so cute. And it's so thoughtful. So I'm so excited to see, like, what he found. Sorry, I'm just, like, I'm trying to flatten all of the clay that I just added. I'm trying to flatten it with my rib right now. Okay. This is looking pretty good, I think. Let me just do a little bit more. Okay, and now that we are coming up to the holidays, I'm so excited to have some, like, more free time. I've been spending, like, I've been spending like so much time, seriously, just like buying presents or like trying to look for things. Seriously, so much time. So I'm really excited to have some more free time. I'm gonna have, oh heck yeah, I'm gonna have 4 days off. So I'm not like I'm not gonna be home the whole time. I'll have to, yeah, I have to put up, maybe, yeah, maybe this Friday I'll put up like an announcement on the channel for when I will not be streaming, which is basically a lot of next week. I don't know if I'll stream the 29th, but I should be back by then. Okay, cool. Yes. I have that. I think I'm gonna put some water on the inside and just kind of like smooth it out like that. But yeah, I'm so excited to like get my free time back and properly work on more ceramic projects. And just like, I don't know, I just really have not had like any time except for the live stream to work on things. And yeah, really excited to do that. We haven't done like I haven't made like a video like other than the live stream for the YouTube in so long. I really want to like keep that momentum up. And I mean, I have a lot of like video ideas. I don't really know what I would tackle next. But it really is helping me to like write out kind of like a script for those. So I would like to maybe work on that when I get back, while it's still my break and I'm not at work. So I have like a couple days. A couple days to do that at least before I have to go back to work on the 2nd. Oh my gosh. Something is just like in my throat. Cool. Okay. We need to like, oh my gosh, before I forget, we need to roll out the handle. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like this is like enough. Okay. I seriously have like such a large list of things I would love to cover in like their own like dedicated videos. Some things we have talked about on the channel. I don't know. I'm just gonna like wedge this real quick, I guess. I don't think it's really that necessary, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. So some things we've chatted about in the live streams, but I think it'd be nice if they had like their own like dedicated videos. Live streams are not scripted and I'm just talking off of the top of my head. So sometimes I might not be like, I don't know, giving like all of the information. So I'd like to make like dedicated videos that are much shorter than having to watch like the live streams for that content. And I don't know, just like we have like some random things on the channel right now, just like how to make a pinch pot. We have like how to like slab build a small plate, and then the what's that one? How to make a paint palette, because like I don't know, a lot of people were watching the live stream one for that, so I was like, I don't know, it seems like people are really interested in this. That one's our best video, so be sure to check it out if you are, I don't know, interested. I feel like it's like self-explanatory, like how to make one, but I don't know. A lot of people are watching it, so sure. I don't know. Oh, this is like so dry. Let me just like throw a little bit more water down. We don't want it to have like too much because it's gonna stick, but that might have been a little bit too much. Okay, hopefully it like won't stick too much. It's really hard to like, I could stop doing that. Okay, this is like very long. I think we could trim it maybe like here-ish. That's probably fine. I don't know, last time I just used one of these and like smushed it. It's pretty thick. I don't know. I should get my smaller rolling pin out and put it over here. Okay, let's take a look at this. It's very thin. I guess it's okay. Kind of like add some water and like I'm gonna like add a little bit of pressure to this to try and like mix some of that clay into some of these cracks. Okay. I'll have to finish up all these projects before I like leave this weekend. We got a lot of time to like finish this stuff up, but I'm gonna be gone for like 4 days, so we can't have anything sitting around like that long. I think it would definitely be very dry by the time that I got back. Let me take a look-see. This is very thick. You can really do like whatever you want, I think, for the most part with like handles. People do all kinds of like weird stuff with handles. I think preferably I'd like to fit 2 or 3 fingers into it. But some people don't even use, I don't know, some people don't do that. If it's a really big mug, you should not like have it do like 1 finger though. Let me see. I don't know, maybe like here-ish. And then I am going to make it thinner. Maybe have a little bit of a curve to it though too. I don't know. Okay, I don't like. Okay, maybe I should. I'm gonna just like draw like where I'm going to cut it. I think I kind of like how thick it is at the top, and then make it a bit thinner as we go down. And then I would like these sides to be like even. Let me see. Yeah, like that a little bit smaller. It's very like it's kind of like splaying out at the bottom, so I'm just gonna take my felling knife, kind of like fix that a little bit. Okay. I don't know. I think maybe it's a, a little bit too wide at the top. I'm not sure about the bottom yet. Oh no. The AC's on now. I hope that's not too loud. I have no idea what it sounds like in the video. Okay. Just gonna add some water here real quick, and I don't know. Just like compare it to this one. It's not bad. I never know where to put the handles, but I don't know, sometimes I butt them up right up to the rim, but I guess you don't have to do that. And then this is gonna shrink quite a bit too, so it won't be quite this big. I don't know, do I want like a curvature to it? We put like a little curve on the, oh, I think that looks kind of nice. We put a curve on the picture. Okay. Kind of like set it like that. 14th it. And we'll need it to dry a little bit more before we can attach it. Also, I'd like to be able to trim some of the clay off of the sides before we start trimming it too. Okay, I'm just gonna smush this clay together so we can keep it nice and moisturized. Okay, what else do we have to do? I think we could trim like a little bit off of the foot. Okay, let's just put some water on all of this. And just like smush it back in here. Okay, I'm gonna grab my banding wheel. So the walls are definitely too wet to like trim right now, but the bottom is like, I don't think it's doing too bad. It is a little bit drier actually. Usually the foot is like a lot more like wet, but I don't know. I think I just like didn't spray it yesterday when we were done, so kind of like evens out a little bit. So we're just gonna chop off a bunch of this and round it out. Sometimes I just grab the fettling knife to do this part. If we have like, I don't know, just kind of like large chunks to chop off. I'll grab my tools in a second once we get like these large chunks off of here. I don't think it doesn't really matter like how you trim. You can just kind of like do like kind of like whatever you want, like whatever like works to like get the result that you want. Obviously you don't want to like trim too much and then it gets like you're like breaking it or something, but like, you know, if you're like, I don't know, like trimming holes in it or like too much, like I don't know, if you're just like trimming too much, obviously that could be an issue, but it's only an issue if you think it is. Like if that's what you're aiming for, like that's fine. Okay, got quite a bit of these larger chunks over here. I think I'm gonna do this angle. I'm gonna try to be careful. I don't want to trim like too much, but I think we do have quite a good amount because we added some clay on the inside. Alright, I'm just gonna clean this up. Okay. I'm just gonna like rub some of that like dry clay off of here. Okay, so it's pretty thin at this area. Actually, it's a little thin, like, with what we did, so let's not go, like, too crazy, but, like, maybe, like, try to even it out. Right here, like, where we like, trimmed, it is, like, it's quite a bit, like, more, like, more moist. So we can't, I don't know, we're not gonna do, like, a ton here. It's kind of, like, I don't know, like, even it out. And we'll trim out, like, the foot. I think we're doing good on time. I don't, I definitely wouldn't want to, like, start a new project. I feel like, so I think we could, I don't know, maybe we'll work on, this mug until we're done with it. I guess it wouldn't really be that bad if we start a new one. I have a few days off before I actually leave. I'm not flying out until Christmas Eve, so I have a few days to work on stuff too. And I could finish it up before I head out. But we are like so behind. I didn't bring like anything to the kiln to be fired. We have a good amount. I wouldn't say we are done, but we have a good amount that could be glaze fired. I'm not even done glazing the stuff that we were working on when we were doing that in the live stream. Like, I'm not even done. There were so many things. And then I don't know, I got tired of glazing. And I'm just like, so many things. So many things that I could be doing. Now we have like a nice rounded bottom. So we got like 6 minutes left. I'm trying to like get an idea of like how much clay we have. Okay. I think I want to bring the curve in just like a tiny bit more. And then we can kind of like start on the inner ring of this. I also want to, check that and see how it's looking. Okay, this is definitely not a circle. It's like, it got a little wobbly. And I don't know, I kind of want to try to make it look nicer. It's very wobbly. I don't like it. It's bothering me now. Okay. That's not too bad. I don't know. We only have a few more minutes left, so I think this is all like still very wet. Even like the bottom is like a little bit on the wet side. I don't know. Okay, I guess we can kind of like trim like a tiny bit out from here just so that it does dry a bit more. It seems like it's pretty wet still though. We'll just do a tiny bit and then we can pack up here, and I have to go back to work. Okay. Okay, I don't want to do too much there. Okay, so I think we'll just wrap this up. It's pretty wet, so I don't really feel like we need to spray it. And we do want it to be like a good, like, I don't know, just kind of like hoping that tomorrow it'll be around like, leather hard. If we just left it sitting out, it would get way too dry for us to trim it tomorrow. So that's where we're gonna wrap it up. Let's just check on these. Make sure these are nice and moist. I'm going to just dunk this bit into my clay bucket. And then it's gonna like just like a bunch of water on it. So it's nice and moist. I don't know. I guess we can kind of spray these down a bit. Because even though I wrap these up like fairly well, like it will dry out still. So that's why you want to wrap that up. All right, perfect timing. We are all done for the day. So yeah, well, thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Oh my gosh, we need to do. Oh my gosh, we need to do the handle. The handle. Oh my gosh, I always forget the things that are just sitting off to the side. I'm going to add some water to it because I do not want it to dry out too much. I don't know. Okay, and then sort of putting it in a shape that I am happy with. Maybe, okay. Oh my gosh. I always forget the stuff that are, the things that are just like off to the side. Okay. So, thank you so much for watching and tuning in. If you're watching on Twitch, be sure to follow along so you know when we are live for videos. And all of the live stream videos will be uploaded to my YouTube at Callie & Co. That's where you can see like all of our other live stream videos and the other videos that I've done for YouTube. We have a few ceramic tutorials. I'm working on making more, just haven't had the time. And we have like some other videos on the YouTube as well that might be a little bit more like general art related or small handmade business related if you're interested in that. So yeah, well, thank you so much for joining, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Sorry, I was gonna sneeze. Okay. All right, see you tomorrow. Bye.